Hey guys, how's everyone this afternoon? I was looking through YouTube's movies and I saw Clockwork Orange in there. I was going to go see Pirates of the Caribbean today, but I remembered I liked the first one and the second one, and then I couldn't even remember if there was a third one. But I wasn't fussy about just going there. Maybe I'll go see it one. Either way, A Clockwork is really cool. I mean, it's not for the really young, but you know, nowadays what kids see it. And it's not for the faint of heart. There's a lot of ultra violence in it. And when we were young and we would go to David Bowie shows, we would dress up as like Malcolm McDowell in the Drooges, his Drooges. And you know how kids dress up to go, you know, when they were in their teens and the late teens and stuff. Well, back then it was a thing too. We had the bowler hats and all that. Well, anyway, it's a real good flick. You got the Corova milk bar in there, where the guys would go and get plastered before they stole some speed you know, race cars, and then they'd go out for a bit of the old ultra violence. And you probably most of you have seen this movie. And then they would go invade people's homes, you know, and one person's home they invaded. After Malcolm McDowell goes through this treatment, well, to change his ways, and then they set him back free again into society. One fellow captures that he gets beaten up by his old Drooges, who are now policemen, and they take him and beat him, and they leave him at the front door of one of the people who he had invaded before. Horribly ruined the man's life, and the man, rightly so, takes his vengeance on him, but and drives him to where he jumps out a window, but he doesn't die, and he gets brought back to life. And the politician who had put into effect this type of recovery for people who were of such a violent state, he has to turn on himself and say, well, that really wasn't a great idea, but he has to get Malcolm McDowell to agree to it. So it's a very ironic. It doesn't lose its theme, because you see the same thing in politics today, you know, to where politicians have to backpedal to you know, stay on top of things and get voted back in again. I'll thank you all for your participation. Maybe I'll go see something at a theater during the weekend, and thank you to YouTube for reminding me that I had that classic in my library and gave it another view. And the music's always great. Who doesn't like Beethoven? I'll catch y'all back on the tube. Have a great weekend.